I know that you're a certified general appraiser, and so you get called upon to do appraisals of timberland and land that has standing timber. And often the discussion is the benefit of selling the timber and then selling the land, or selling the two of them together. You've noticed some relationships. Would you share that with us?
Well, you know, a lot of appraisers look at it a little bit differently. Some say you take the value of the dirt and then you add the value of the timber, which usually when you do that, you're probably coming up with too high a value because there is some risk with standing timber. You could have weather that could destroy it, fire, that type thing.
Bugs.
So, yeah, bugs also would do that. So that built-in risk that you have when you sell them together, you're probably taking a discount on the timber to a certain extent. And but you know, also, you know, you get into areas where the timber is not of a high quality, and when you remove the timber, you reduce the value of the property probably more than you get from the timber. And this is an area that you particularly have to be careful with when you're advising a landowner as far as selling, whether they should sell the timber separately or whether they should sell it together. Like I say, the aesthetic value a lot of times of a stand of timber is greater than the timber value itself. So those are the areas that you have to be cognizant of when you're advising a landowner as far as the sale of their property and or timber.
And by selling them together, you give also the buyer the option of deciding whether to continue to hold it as timberland with standing timber or to sell. So
yes.
As opposed, have you ever had the experience where somebody harvested the timber and then tried to sell the land, and you decided, well, you know, a buyer came along and said, well, if I still had that timber, I'd have bought it?
Sometimes, yes. It's you know, it's one of those areas where you know, you've got a real high quality stand. Sometimes it's better to go ahead and sell the timber separately, but then, you know, to sell the land may be more difficult
right
after that. But you know, from a dollar standpoint, and there again, usually that happens with the, you know, if it's a very high quality and high volume stand.
Right. Thank you, Bill and Jeff, for sharing your information about timber and timberland as an investment. We hope this information has been beneficial to you and that you will come back and visit with us again soon. Thank you.